All right, here we go, man. Another episode of TDM Talk. As y'all can see, I got a special guest in the building, Mr. Producer, boss man, and entrepreneur, Ktraa, man, in the building. What's
Thank
going
you,
on?
man. Thank you for having me, man. You know, it's always a pleasure come to visit you, man.
Yeah, it's been. I know you guys were one of the first guests that we had as well on when we were used to be live at
Yeah.
the studio. That was a great. That was a great night.
Oh, I remember that. That show was
Yeah, we
fun.
had food from
Don
Don
Rey.
Rey. I was
Yeah,
saying
shout
it
out to my
right.
boy Mando, man.
Mando, man, what's up,
Yeah,
man?
yeah.
Texas Mac, right?
Texas Mac, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
where's he been at?
He's just been working.
Yeah.
Hopefully this year he's probably gonna be back in the scene making some music again. So
We had
excited,
you
man.
guys. He was there, brought some food. And food was
Yeah.
amazing. Kat was there, and she's here now.
Right?
Gumbo list, but it's all good. We're not
Yeah.
we're not gonna go there.
She had a second chance to bring some.
Yeah. She my bad. I ain't even put the thing on. But what's been going on, man? I see you've been busy, man. You've been working. I see you've been involved with some ciphers, producing
Yeah.
countless records. We had Little Rai in here
Yeah.
a couple months ago, I want to say, or maybe it was sooner than that. Time just flies. But he mentioned the song that
Yeah,
you guys
we have a collab together. It's called Calientate. Man, shout out to the little homie. He's working, man.
I know. I told him, I
Man.
said, bro, stay focused, and that
dope.
you're at such a young age. Yeah, like that's
He's
dope.
Yeah, I mean, I be listening to his music. I be like, damn, he be saying some wild shit, but like, bro, he got some shit.
Yeah, nah, facts. So, man, where do we start? I mean, I feel like I want to start from the beginning, but I mean, I think a lot of people know you mainly from producing. You've been in
Yeah.
the music scene for over how many years now?
Shit, long time, bro. I've been doing music. I would say 15, 16 years plus, and then finally. I saw that like that crack window, you know what I'm saying, to producing. I've been
Yeah.
trying to get in the mix for a minute, and it's just the producing side of things. It just started taking off for me. I never imagined that it was gonna be like that. Like, I got people like wanting to work with me. Like people like you know how it is. There's a lot of competition out here for everything. And it's like so many YouTube beats and all that, and for somebody to like hit me up and willing to be paying
Yeah.
for beats and really lock in with me, that makes me feel like damn, bro, like we're doing this shit the right way, you know?
Yeah, I mean that's always a plus side when you start to actually see something come
Yeah.
of it, because I mean there's people that are in the industry for a long ass time, bro, and they don't never really get to that level, so to speak, and it's a lot of talent out here, man.
It is, bro. I'm blessed to say, man, I'm doing this full time now. You know, this
Okay.
is my main job, and shit, man. Shout out to all the people that gives me the opportunity to work on their
Yeah.
projects, man. Because to me, that's a big responsibility, bro. It's like it's somebody's dreams on the line when they come to that door and work
Facts.
with me in the studio. You know, like that song that we make that night can change their lives. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
I
take
could,
that lightly.
I could sit here and count probably. I would lose count honestly of a lot of the records that you produced that I
Yeah.
like from Cat's record.
Thank you.
All of Cat's records. I'm not just saying that because she's somewhere nearby,
Yeah.
but I really mean that. The stuff you've done with De Jesus.
Yeah, shout out to Jesus.
I mean, just so much, dog. The little Rai stuff that you just did. That was such a dope record too.
Yeah, thank you.
I hear that you got something with Powder and Cat, working
Yeah,
and with
we-
Powder. Can you want to talk a little bit about that?
Man, I'm excited, man. Like the opportunity of working with her, it was dope. I was not expecting it.
Yeah.
You know, I know she's a legend.
Yeah,
you know,
facts.
so it was a little nerve wracking when first time got in the studio with her because
Yeah.
I didn't know what her vibe was like. I didn't know what type of beats, what type of flows, and things that she was looking to. But I love the fact that she's really like creative and open to create new ideas. That's what we've been doing lately. Like that song that you mentioned and that's about to come out. You know what I'm saying? Her and Kat like fucking went crazy on that song.
I can't wait. I saw pictures of the photo shoot.
Yeah,
and-
that song is insane. So I'm excited for that. You know, they got a music video coming and yeah, it's
What if I can ask? What style are we looking at? Is it like are they rapping on it? Is
they
it like
talking shit.
are they talking shit? Damn.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
they got some bars on that song.
Yeah.
It's dope because it's like, to be honest with you, I listen to her music a lot too, but on this particular song, she just has this different swag to it. Like the way she came in that song is just like so different to me, and I love it. You know.
I always think that like when you work with different producers, that you can bring something different. Each
Brings that
producer can
out.
bring
Yeah,
something
yeah.
different out of it. Because we heard the album, right?
Okay.
The album was phenomenal.
Yeah.
She did her thing, but everything was produced by Manic.
Yeah.
And although all the sounds were different, you know, you could still hear that influence.
The
that
color.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see
So
what
I
you're
know.
saying.
So I'm excited to see what she does
Yeah.
on something else. You know, on another beat
No, I'm excited
or
too.
on something you did.
Yeah, now we actually talking about producing a EP for her, so that's gonna be dope, man. I'm excited
Nice.
for that. We've been like going through beats and bouncing ideas, and
Yeah.
we got a few things.
Okay. We'll be looking forward to that, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's up. Like with the people you've produced, man. I mean, you know, and now it's starting to ring a bell more now. You know, the Cruci Flow
Yeah.
and Mikey JC.
Oh,
and,
shout out to you, bro. I remember you came out and you were part of the first year of To Those CNT. You interviewed all the artists on the label.
Was that was 2 years ago?
That was 2 years ago.
Was it
2
really?
years
I
ago,
don't know
yeah.
why I felt like it was like sometime last year.
Yeah, no, it was dope. You know, remember that? Yeah, he came out. and
Yeah, I
did all
remember
those
that.
flows,
Y'all were grubbing. Y'all had pizza and it was live. I ain't gonna front. I was in there like, yo, they doing it big over here. They got
Yeah.
dominoes. We taking shots, smoking. You know, it was a whole vibe.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
oh,
Oh yeah.
this is a throwback right here, huh?
Hell yeah, that is a throwback.
Yeah. So how is that going with the label now? You know, with the label, is everybody still intact? Because you had quite a roster. Because I remember interviewing each and every one of those
did,
guys that
you
day.
did. Yeah, we had like a little bit of everything the first year. You know, it's like everything. You know, life happens, situations happen, and I'm starting a new year, and I got some new artists. Some of them stayed, some of them left. You know how it is in the music. It's just like
Yeah, I
ups and
already know.
downs. You know, so it's one of those things that to me, the key to be successful on this shit is you gotta stay consistent, and that's the hardest part because it requires a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of investment. You know?
So I'm glad you said that because it's very cliche for people to say stay consistent, but when I tell you it's the honest to God truth,
Yeah.
bro. Like they've asked me like, how do you manage to get like even with the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Like how do you? I said just be consistent. Like it was really that. It sounds simple
Yeah,
But it's not.
It's not. It's
because like you
not.
said, life happens, man, and then you. So we did the podcast. We just celebrated the 2 years.
Okay.
So this one, I think this past year was the first year where I actually took a break from doing it. Yeah. And it was actually my first break in 4 years, period, since doing the TDM thing.
Yeah.
But that's just me being consistent.
And you felt like something was missing, I bet.
I did. I was lost. Like I didn't even know how to come back, honestly, because I was
Yeah.
kind of like, I was enjoying my time off, but I was like, nah, I gotta keep this
Yeah.
going.
You have to, bro.
So what is like with some of the artists that you worked with, like consistency wise, right? Who are some people that you like that just been very consistent with that you've worked with?
Nah, to be honest with you, I gotta take my hat to Kat, man. Kat, that's someone that I have a lot of respect for because, you know, like she mentioned in your interview, she invested on herself. She's been doing a lot, like promoting, taking the time, and just those little things count, bro. Like that's what, like, I feel like that's what sets artists apart. It's not too like obviously the talent has a lot to do with it, but you can be super talented, but if you ain't doing nothing to put yourself out there, nothing's gonna happen. You know?
I say that all the time, bro. It's so many talented people that are just not consistent with it. And it upsets me because it's like,
sad, bro.
oh, you
It's sad.
you really could be running the game
Yeah.
and you just not consistent. Or you
Correct.
could be at the top, but you just refuse to just kind of, you know, or I don't even say that. I just want to be like, something just missing with the consistency part. Like,
Yeah.
I get it though, man. People die, you know, people have sickness, illness, losing their
Yeah.
job. I mean, hell, I was working around this time last year and I got laid off in February. But I had to keep going.
Yeah.
I had to keep going. Like I said, you know what? I'll just use my phone. I didn't have a studio at this. No, I'm lying. We were at Goto's spot. Shout out to Goto's and J-Vaz. We were there, but I was still having to pay rent. I was still having to come up with the rent. You know,
That's a
it was tough, man. But again, I had to keep going because I think when you take a break, people forget about you.
Oh yeah, nowadays it's tough, bro. Like there's so many things happening right now, and it's just like we had a podcast. And shout out to my boy Big E too behind the mic. We had
Yeah,
a
shout out to
podcast
Big E.
this past Wednesday, and we were talking about how like music nowadays, the way I describe it, it was kind of like music for artists is kind of like a pair of shoes, like a T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like it's more in your personality. The music is just an add-on to you.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like the people that don't really want to get themselves out there, like build a brand, talk, show face, be in this place. I've seen you in so many venues, so many events, promoting yourself, being on the mix, bro. Because that's the only way you're gonna see results.
That's the only way, bro. I've been, and I always say I'm gonna stop doing that, and I just end up going right back to going. Like I've said more no this year already so far, but that's very important though. It's very important. I'm glad you brought up the podcast because I was going to talk about you know, behind the mic, detrás del micrófono. Y'all had a name change, or is y'all calling it both, or?
Yeah, it's we're running into the issue that like a lot of people couldn't say it in Spanish, so we're like, let's just switch it to English. And we have a lot of people that watch the show, and you know, like we're bilingual, Spanish, English, we mix it up, and sometimes we just have guests that speak completely, even though they might be Hispanics, but they don't speak Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
So we were running into that, like it was kind of like difficult for them to say the name. So we're like, fuck it, let's just switch it to behind the mic.
Because I honestly, I feel like we need a Spanish.
Yeah.
Like where it's Spanish.
Full Spanish. Yeah.
Because I've been told that they're like, why you don't do more stuff in Spanish? And I'm like, well, a lot of the people I interview don't really speak Spanish. So I can't, it's hard for me to do that. And then a lot of the audience is mainly English, you know. And then when I've done the Spanish interviews, they'll be like, well, put English subtitles. And I'm like, bro, I didn't even think of that. Okay, like for the people that don't understand English.
So you've done some full Spanish?
Yeah. I have. Essay raps, you know. We had one with him. That's where the comment came from. Somebody was like, no entiendo lo que están hablando, you know. So they were like, pon los subtítulos en inglés, en español.
En español, yeah.
I mean, in English. Or I don't know, it was something like that. Look, I don't even remember. I'm saying it all backwards because I did it in Spanish. So I guess they wanted the English.
Yeah, they wanted it in English.
In English, yeah. And then of course we did the taco truck episode. We did one with Arlene, Miss Kiss Arlene.
Yeah.
My favorite tattoo artist, by the way.
Hey, shout out to
get a shout out. She get a shout out. But a lot of her fan base that went to go watch it, a lot of them didn't speak English at all, bro. So they were like commenting in Spanish, and I was like, damn, I should have put the subtitles in Spanish so they could at least know what we were talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's why I kind of feel like, damn, I wish there was because I don't know of any. Do you? That do all Spanish?
I don't actually. I recently discovered these girls. I think they call Las Nenas. They some two Cuban chicks. Their stuff is mainly in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But everybody else pretty much English.
Yeah.
Okay. How's that going, man? The podcast world, like, it's not easy either. It's like the music thing.
I feel like it's easy to monetize the music side of things than the podcast. I feel like podcasting is really tough. Because it's difficult, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's difficult to find ways to generate money, revenue, and it's just like you don't want to become, like, because I know you do this to help people out, to give people a platform. We do it for the same reasons, and it's tough to charge somebody for an interview. It's tough to be like, hey man, what's up? Like, it's gonna cost you this. Eventually, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be like sponsors and people that might want to help out and things like that. But it's tough finding those two, you know. So that's the main thing that we've been having issues with.
I think unfortunately, when like the sponsorship thing comes, it's almost too late because it's. I don't want to say you never need it, but when you actually need it, like right now, like it's tough because we're not really generating money yet. We are monetized yet, but we just got monetized, so it's still a process, you know. To get there, to get to that level, I think because you got to get so many watch hours to get monetized on YouTube, and then of course TikTok. But I think TikTok's going away. Yeah. Do you think they're gonna ban it, or do you think they're gonna at the last minute kind of like, nah, we're still here?
I don't know. Who knows, man? I mean, I fuck with TikTok though. I feel like a lot of artists have found good opportunities there. you know.
Yeah. People go viral like off of TikTok,
It's
and they
easier,
put a
yeah.
song or a dance or any. I think one of our clips with Tillo, we had Tillo on the show. He made a comment about parents at the grocery store talking crazy to their kids. He didn't really like that,
Yeah.
and like that went viral for us, and
Oh,
we're
shit.
like who is he to, he don't does he have kids, and
Yeah,
people
yeah.
get so mad real quick.
Yeah.
You know how social media, yeah. So it's just one of them things, man. It's difficult, but I'm glad to see y'all still doing your thing, bro.
Thank you,
Like,
man.
cause
Thank
I
you.
know I was a guest maybe 2 years ago. That was
Yeah, the last time
when
I
y'all were
think.
at that other. Well, I went twice. I know I went twice. I went.
Oh, you actually been to both of our studios. You gotta come to a new one.
Where y'all at now?
We over here in Fondren and Hartwing.
Okay, so y'all kind of by where we used to be at. We used
Yeah,
to be
but
on 59
59.
and
Yeah,
Fondren.
yeah, we're right there, around there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know where it's at.
yeah,
Nah, that's what's up, man. And then we went to the other spot. That's where we did
yeah.
the interviews
The
there.
interviews, yeah.
But now I came another time too, and because I came to promote the toy drive last year.
Oh yeah, you did.
But I don't remember if I came by myself or if I was with someone.
I think you came with Arlene.
No, that was the first one. I came with
Okay.
Arlene because
Okay.
Kat wasn't there that day.
Mm-hmm.
It was KC.
Oh, KC. Yeah,
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 she's
yeah.
got a great voice.
Man,
I don't.
KC.
Yeah, I
That's
told her.
another one I'll be telling Casey, bro. Like, get on your shit, man. You know how to sing.
I heard the songs that you did. I don't know if it was two or more than two. But I know one for sure that I heard your name on the track.
I think I produced 2 songs. I have a song with her that never came out. That is actually like a really good song, and I don't know, I'm just kind of waiting.
Yeah,
It's one of those songs that.
So let me ask you this, because every artist, because I know you being a producer and an artist as well.
Yeah.
How many songs do you have stashed away, bro?
Oh.
Because everybody be like, yo, I have so much music in the vault. And I'm like, why?
Yeah, that's the thing for me. I ain't gonna like the biggest thing I battle with me being a producer and an artist at the same time. It's like I work in everybody's shit and I barely have time to work on my own stuff. So this year I'm really trying to work on myself, bro. Like I love making music. It's something that helps me to like quote with life and feelings and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let my shit out. And I actually have a song coming out. It's called Say It To My Face.
Okay.
And that's dropping probably like in a week. And I'm excited for that song.
That sounds like an aggressive song.
Yeah,
like,
it's some shit like,
Had nobody come up to you and swing on you, bro. Like, what? And you just said Powder and Cat was talking shit. I said, oh, shit, this will sound like another one where they on there.
Actually, Cat is in the hook because that song, I had a
Okay.
sample on there. And I was like, man, I don't really want to use this sample. So I told Cat to redo the hook. That way it's everything original.
Yeah.
So she's on the hook of that song. So
Okay.
it's dope. Yeah, I'm waiting on that.
So here's another question that I have that I think is something that I always think about, right? You being an artist / producer / label, right?
Yeah.
How many artists do you have under your label?
Right now, to be honest with you, I'm finalizing some of the contracts for the new artists that are coming in. But so far, I think like we 8 or 9, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's good.
it's gonna be a good year. Like we have a system in place where like the artists on the label have a special link where all the fresh beats that I'm making go into that link.
Okay.
So they can go and pick from there. We're doing like an hour a month to have a meeting because it's important. You know what I'm saying? You gotta plan it out. You gotta like know what you're doing. I feel like a lot of artists don't see results because we all over the place. I'm guilty of that too. But when you start organizing yourself and start setting dates and start setting like, you know what I'm saying? Oh,
goals.
Yeah, exactly, bro. The small things like that can make a big difference in an artist's career.
Okay, and so the matter, and look, I lost my train of thought real quick, but while I was letting you talk too, but how do you balance you? So this is what I normally tell other artists that I'm not a fan of artists signing to other artists, because of the fact that they're generally gonna put themselves first.
Damn.
And I'm not saying that you are doing that, but I'm just saying how do you balance that where you doesn't. like you're Puff Daddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy. But
It's I ain't gonna lie. For me, I just believe on them so much, bro.
Yeah.
That I feel like if they win, I'm winning.
Okay.
So I don't look at it like any sorts of competition. It's cool when I see within them like they feeling some type of way sometimes, but that pushes them to keep.
Yeah, like, oh damn, that's a dope song.
Yeah.
So and so, God, I need to,
I need to come out with
it
some
makes me want to go back
Yeah,
and laugh.
type shit. Yeah.
And that's good though, because and the reason I mentioned the Diddy thing was because he was always accused of being in all the videos on all the songs. He was ad libbing. I don't want to see you wearing no shiny suits, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that boy got that in all the videos. He act like Diddy now. Nah, but and that's kind of more or less. That the question that I had, because I think it's important.
It's important
when other artists think of signing to other artists, because I've seen where a certain artist is signed or whatever, or is under a label where the person is an artist as well.
Yeah.
And it's all about that person.
Correct.
They kind of get like the leftovers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't see that with you guys though.
No, thank you, bro. I feel like the people that I'm working with right now, it's kind of like a partnership, bro. That's the way I look at it.
Okay, yeah.
It's like, man, it's easier if we join forces. It's easy. We do shit together. Like, together we're stronger type shit. I'm a big believer in that. And you know what I'm saying? Building a team. And I'm seeing good results from it, And the thing is, like, the people that sign with me, they get more opportunities. The studio time is less than another studio. You get free beats. So you get, like, benefits that they can really benefit you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so there's a lot that comes with.
Yeah, it's not just like how it is, but like you said, it's tough being an artist right here. So when you can have a system or a support of a group of people, that shit makes you.
I think that's a great word, a system. Yeah. Like if you have a system in place where, okay, this is how it's gonna go, or you plan your rollout of how you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay, this person is gonna drop this month. Whatever. Yeah. I don't know if that's how you do it. I'm just again thinking.
No. Basically, that's how we're doing it right now. We have a group where, like, when opportunities come to the table, it's sent on the group, and then artists can get to see. Oh, I can do that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And situations like that, collaborations. They'll have like a prize or like, all right, cool. How much would you charge for a collab? Like, you know what I'm saying? So when people come asking, we know your prices and things like that. Okay. It's happening already, bro. A lot of the artists on my label right now, they charging to collab with people, and people are paying because they seeing the work, they seeing what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
When artists ask me, like I there's a lot of new artists out right now that and there's new artists all the time, right? They'll ask me like, how much do you think I should charge? I said, look, it's up to you. You set your price, and if people are paying for it, go for it. That's not for me to decide. I'm like, I would never try to put a price on what you feel you're worth. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Now, I know to a certain degree, you kind of got to work your way to that or have that talent to get there.
You got to build it,
You got to build that at some point, so you might have to do stuff for free here and there.
Yeah, correct. It takes time. I feel like, we Kat too, you know what I'm saying? Kat been building it, and now she's getting those phone calls like, how much for a track, how much for a hook. So it's nice to see. It's nice to see that, So
yeah, that they value her talent, and her time, because it's really about time. Like
time, yeah.
We've been. Well, I'll say this: since last year, we've charged for interviews, right? And we've gotten it, and then there's people that they don't feel they need the value, and I'm like, and it's fine with me too. I could care less either way, because I'll never run out of a shortage of people I can bring in and talk. I got a lot.
You're established, bro. You're established already. You've been building it. I feel like it gets to the point that you have to charge, because it's like you got so many people coming out you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you want to skip the line, shit, why not?
And that's really what I tell people. I'm like, look, as of right now, we're pretty booked. Mm-hmm. And this is me not really even going every day, because I got other shit I got to do too. I don't, but I'm like, if you want to skip the line, there's a price.
Correct.
Or you can just wait. It's up to you, and I try to be as fair as possible because it's I know I just know how it is, right? I just know how it is.
Yeah.
Like, but I feel so in my situation, I've been on other podcasts, right? And I feel like I earned my way on there because they could have
Yeah.
easily charged me or said no as well.
Yeah.
Right? They could have been like, nah, we don't see no interest in interviewing you or having you on the show. Like, we don't feel like it's going to be in our best interest. So I feel people, I always say create the demand.
Correct.
Your demand, create your demand for yourself, and then the people will come.
No, it's beautiful, bro. I feel like when you building something and people start seeing it, cause like for us too, like there's been people that have came on our show and they're like, bro, like it blows my mind, cause to me it's like so normal, but to them it's like, damn, bro, like I've been dreaming of being on your show, and then it's like such a like opportunity, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like for us that we do it so much and we love this shit so much, you know what I'm saying? Day in, day out, like you said, paying rent, paying for equipment, investing here, investing there. It's just it's nice to see that people like recognize that. You feel me?
We were just talking about this off camera. Like, none of this stuff was free or cheap. Well, the TV was free. Shout out to Nard Got So and H-Town Bingo, man. They hooked it up.
For sure.
They actually gave me two. I gave one to my boy Zelle, but we put one. If not, I would have threw the other one on the other wall. But nah, I mean, we've been blessed though. Like, like the MacBook we have, it was donated to us by Yachty and her husband, Jeremy. I thought that was dope. The equipment, I got it at a good price from Jay Bass. Shout out to, I always call him my sensei. He been in the podcast game for many years, bro. So I soaked up a lot of game just from being around. Like, I'm not one to be like, oh man, I already know everything, bro. Like, you don't got to tell me. I'm like, nah, man. If I'm out here fucking, tell me, because I want to know. I want to get better. Of course, that's the
best
product.
way to grow, for real.
So what's next for your label, bro?
Man, I'm excited, bro, for this year, because it's like...
cause we just started the year, so it's like you got the whole year ahead of you.
I'm planning so many things, and it's one of those things that when I did it the first year, I felt like I didn't really know what I was doing. It was one of those things where all the artists came to me, and I was like, bro, like, help us, like, let's do something. Like, I want to be part of what you got going on. How can I be part of what you got going on? And the closest idea to that was just like an independent label. So I was like, fuck it, let's run it. So I did it. It was tough, bro, I'll be honest with you, because you deal with different personalities, different lives. It's just like one person might not see eye to eye with this other person, and then you have to mediate that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, I feel like I learned a lot. So now the mistakes I made last year, I don't want to make them this year. And there's a lot of plays and a lot of areas to improve. And you know what I'm saying? I'm a human being too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's perfect. So I'm excited to do it better and bigger this year.
What are some things that you could give advice to another person that's watching this and be like, man, I've been thinking about starting my own label, but there's something you can kind of, maybe one thing that you can say for sure, like, hey, like.
I would say listen. Because I feel like a lot of times people don't, they you know what I'm saying? They hearing you, but they not listening. Because there's situations, there's environments. We all have different backgrounds. We all have different mentalities, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be able to understand people's goals and ideas and kind of help them, guide them through that, So I would say that just don't be on that wave, How some people feel like they know it all. Like, nobody knows it all.
It's so many out there, bro, that even artists that I've worked with personally that I've given advice to, and it's just like, whatever. And then a few months down the road, I'm sitting there like,
I told you.
Didn't I tell you? I'm thinking like, then I see you complaining about the same thing I told you to stop doing or whatever, right? Whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
And then like, and I get it. I mean, hey, everybody's grown, bro. You don't have to listen. And I always tell, look, you don't have to take my advice, but let me give it to you, especially if you ask it. And I think I hate that more than anything, when people ask my advice and then don't take it, and then it's like, man, stop asking me shit. I'm gonna start charging you too for that. I always say it's like a therapy couch. Like, I'm gonna start having people lay down in the interviews and just talking to them. Yeah, I salute you, bro, because I
Thank
know
you.
I've tried to do the music thing several times with several artists, and it
Yeah,
just I ran into that same problem with just pretty much every one of them. It's just I couldn't really tell them shit, and
yeah.
it was not benefiting me in any way,
Hmm.
and it was nothing personal. It was just business. It was just we're gonna go our separate ways. I'm gonna
Yeah,
because obviously I'm still going, and
you
man, I wish I
can't.
could
You
announce all
can't.
the shit I got going on, but
Yeah, you can't stop for nobody, bro. You gotta keep going. I would say another thing, if I can add on to what I
of
said,
course,
I would say um, try to do it the best way you can do it, like the right way. I'm I'm big on agreement, contracts, deadlines, all that shit because people forget, bro. You might come to my studio one day and you start promising me all this and all that. And like, cool, we're gonna do this. In return, you're gonna do that. But then when I'm doing my part and you're not doing yours, it's kind of like, well, I never agreed to that, bro. It's an agreement right here.
yeah,
We
it's
both
in black
said.
and white right here. I agree.
So that makes it a lot easier, bro. And then I ain't gonna lie, there's penalties to the things that the artists that are signing with me at least, because at the end of the day, you gotta hold people accountable.
Yeah, and that's what we don't have a lot of is just accountability.
Yeah,
Everybody just feel free. They feel like they're free to just do whatever they want and
exactly.
with no actual repercussions or consequences.
Yeah,
And that's not the case.
exactly.
At least not with,
Everywhere, bro.
yeah, that's going to
Every
happen wherever
decision
you
has a
go.
consequence, man. You gotta think about what the fuck you say, what you do, all that.
And it's crazy because there's a lot of these that, oh, I'll sign to a big label, but you don't know how bad they will do you when you don't do what you're supposed to do
Yeah,
per the contract.
yeah,
They'll do you way worse than what we're trying to do to you. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's just, I
Nah,
don't know.
that's just crazy. I'm telling you, I've been in situations where like, cause I'm an artist myself too, so I feel like that's why I connect more with them. I know what you're saying, like how people say like, oh, it might not be a good idea to sign to another artist that's trying to like ramp their career. But for me, I look at it in a different way because I understand them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Because I go through the same struggles they go through. I feel the same way they feel. So it's easy for us to communicate instead of, someone that might not have the background on the music thing. So.
Yeah. Okay,
Hmm.
okay. Any big shows coming up, man?
We actually have one tonight.
How
Yeah.
often do y'all do it? Cause I know you pretty much like I've seen you do man. And shout out to I see you working with my guy, man, Obedient.
Oh, Vidian,
Yeah,
man.
he hit me.
That's
He's an amazing talent, bro. Like
Bro, Dio Vidian is like I feel like there's no other DJ in the city that support as much as he does.
yeah,
He's for the cause. He's for the culture, man. I see him sharing up and coming artists. I see him showing love to a lot of people.
we just had him here a couple weeks
Oh
ago too.
shit!
Yeah,
Yo, he did a fucking
yeah.
with you. Oh, that's
And I
dope.
was saying, and I was, we because I've had him on before, but
Mm-hmm.
he was with another DJ friend of
Yeah.
mine, and we just talked about the whole DJ, being a DJ thing. But this time it was about him
Nice.
and just the and I told him that I said, bro, the reason I rock with you so much because you promote. Like he
Yeah.
even does his own little recaps at the end of
Yeah,
certain.
bro. He
I was like,
working.
this dude be doing better recaps than some of these videographers out here, bro. I was like, damn, when people ask me about like Embrace the Culture or the Toy Drive, I send him his video, the video he made, because I don't
Yeah.
be having a recap. I'm like, if you weren't there, fuck it, you just weren't there.
You
You
miss
missed
out.
it. I ain't doing no recap. You just missed it. But he
Yeah.
does one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know how he finds time to do it because he's up there DJing. So, but he's a great dude, man. And
No, congrats on your events too, bro. I always respect the events you put together because I know you're giving back, and people really really support you, bro. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. No, we
Cause
appreciate it, man. We see it all the time, bro. It's just genuine love that
it's
people
just
just have
beautiful.
for, whether it be me personally or the brand and what it stands for.
Yeah.
But which at the end of the day, it's still me because it's a reflection of
No,
who I am.
the support you have from the community is pretty badass, bro.
Oh, thank you.
That's beautiful.
Oh yeah, shows or
Oh,
yeah,
shows,
my
shit.
bad.
Nah, you good. Shit, shows. Right now we have one tonight. We have another one. We have a comedy show on the
Okay.
24th. Shout out to Kev So Funny. Shout
Yeah,
out to
Kev. We had him here too.
yeah.
Shout out to Maria. Maria's the one that
Maria. Yeah,
connected us.
Maria working too.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Loki Sounds, man. They're doing
Yeah.
their team too. Shit, everybody is being part of things. We're putting it together. These two last events that I'm doing, you know, I'm working with Mexican Connected on these two events, and yeah, bro, just working, you know.
Yeah, shout out to Mexican Connected.
And saludos, saludos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. That's what's up, man. Kev is a funny dude, bro.
He crazy.
He is crazy.
He
And we were
crazy.
at Powder's album release. He was like, like later on in the night, he walks up. He goes, "Hey, man, I didn't know TDM was that deep, bro." I was like, "Bro, you crazy, bro." God, he's just a funny, crazy dude, bro. But you know, I fuck with him, bro. He's been wanting me to come on his podcast,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
he
just
should,
man,
he
we
should.
just timing, you know. This was around right after we did the one with him, which was right before the holidays and the holidays, and
Oh, okay.
so we'll eventually get it going.
Yeah, no, shit. Me too. I gotta go visit him too. Nah, yeah, he has a comedy event that we're gonna be doing, and I'm excited, bro. I never been to like a stand up comedy event.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so I think it'll be cool to go check it out.
That's what's up. Yeah. Now I've been to a couple, and they're
Yeah?
pretty dope. Yeah, and we've had some that I've interviewed before in the past.
shit,
Yeah,
okay.
we even had a blind comedian. Man, he didn't see anything coming.
What?
So, yeah,
He didn't see the jokes coming.
he didn't see anything. He didn't see anything coming. But shout out to my guy, man. Bro, that's dope. I'm looking forward to what you guys are having. You know, we've kind of been locked in since almost the beginning. I want to say ever since y'all came on the show with us, we've had Kat on quite a few shows. Well, actually, the whole crew. You know.
No, you've been supporting us, bro, and to me that means a lot because it's tough, bro. You need that.
Yeah.
You need that to keep going, to stay motivated. And I like again, bro. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you for giving Kat the opportunity. And I know some of the artists on the label I would love to be part of, you know, a couple interviews with you. So just let me know. When
Just
you
tell
get
them to
some
bring
time.
food. Tell
Right.
them to bring some food. With me,
Bring
you know.
some Don Rey and shit.
Yeah, some Don Rey is cool, or some gumbo. I just, you know, I see Kat over there like he's gonna say it. Damn it, he's gonna say it. There she is. There she is. Yo, we love Kat, man. Kat, you know, Kat's loved by a lot of people. We see it in the, you know, the comments and whatnot.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they're as supportive with the music and when she does shows that they come out and go see her because. You performed at our first 2 toy drives. I want to say, yeah, you did. So that's dope. I appreciate, you know. And I told her, I said, look, we're only doing 3 shows this year, 3 events.
Okay.
I need you at all of them. She's like, okay, for sure. But no, we're gonna keep rocking, man. We're gonna keep rolling, and you know, maybe I can come and visit you guys on the podcast again one day. You know, and then of course, you know, our doors are always open to you guys, man. Just say the word. Shout out to Hardcore, man. He does, you know,
Hardcore. Hardcore is back in the scene, man. I see him put out some music. Hey,
yeah.
I've been waiting for that, man. I love the way he raps, man. I've been a fan of Hardcore for a minute.
Wait till you hear the one he got next, though.
For real,
if you like this one,
okay.
Wait till the next one. It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, we're looking to make a few big announcements very, very soon. I'm kind of just waiting on him. You know,
okay. Hardcore, bro. He from my hood. He from A-Leaf.
Yeah, shout out to the whole A-Leaf, man.
So,
Southwest.
I remember seeing
Yeah,
him.
he's safe.
Before I started like doing music, I remember seeing him perform, and I always thought it was like so dope. I was like, man, I want to do that one day. he had a movement, man. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm glad he's back.
Nah, so you know we were talking about the consistency thing. That's you know, I don't want to tell his whole story because he'll be on here pretty soon.
Oh hell yeah, dope.
He'll tell his story, but it had a lot to do with it, man. Just the consistency part.
Yeah.
You know, we take it for granted. I think.
Yeah.
I think when we get to a certain point where we're comfortable, we just kind of let off the gas a little bit, and then that turns into a long stretch where you're.
Nah, he did big things, bro. He had songs with Bun B, like big shows. And
So I ran into Bun B, right? This was like last year. He was doing an interview at White Oak Music Hall with Noah Callahan, who used to be with Complex. And I was invited to come out there. So when I went to go holler at Bun B, he was like, I guess he remembered me from the last time I've ran into Bun B like a bunch of times. But anyway, I go, what's up, Bun? I go, my boy Hardcore says what's up. He had cracked a huge smile. He goes, man, where is he at? I said, man, he's at the house. I'm like, he said he got a song he read. I'm lying. I'm just making this shit up, right? I'm like, but he said he got a song ready for you. He goes, tell him to hit my line. He knows how to get a hold of me. I said, that's going to be dope.
Fuck yeah.
I seen the videos. Him and Bun really supported him, man. Like Bun really fucked with him, bro. So that's huge because Bun B is a respected OG in the game. I mean, shit, I grew up listening to him.
Bro. Yeah.
Well, that's what's up, man. Any shout outs, bro, before we get out of here, man?
Man, shout out to all the Two Doses, man. Two Doses 2025 edition. I'm excited for all the artists in there. We're gonna be posting the announcements. We dropped a few. We have some new ones coming up. So be in the lookout for that. Go ahead and follow Two Doses ENT and IG. You guys can follow me at Ktraa Oficial. And shit, man, just check us out. We got a lot of dope music videos, events, man. We planning to take over, man. 2025. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You're gonna see us.
I like that, man. I wish y'all the best, for real. There's a link in the description where you guys can go follow him, man. Make sure y'all go hit that link, and it'll take you right to his IG and the Dos Dosis label page as well. Y'all got a label page, right? Yeah. If you want to book any of the artists on the roster, y'all can just go through.
Yeah, check us out, man.
Through
Thank
the label.
You so much. Yeah, and be on the lookout too, man. Say it to my face, coming soon.
Might make me swing on somebody.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Say that to my face.
Nah, we appreciate you stopping by and giving us a little bit of your time, bro. It's always a pleasure, when we link up. Y'all gotta start bringing some food, man. I'm blaming this all on Kat Ramos. Okay, that's K8. No, K-A-T Ramos.
1-3.
Nah, but again, thank you, man, for stopping by. Bro. Best of luck to you, the whole label, everybody that you work with. I can't wait to see it all unfold, and looking forward to just working together, maybe more so this year than we have ever before. So a ver qué pasa, bro.
Dale, bro. Gracias. Nos vemos. Saludos a todos. Bendiciones.
Hey, y'all, make sure y'all go follow him again. Hit that subscribe button. Don't be a hater. Some of y'all been unsubscribing. I be looking at the numbers. Every 2 hours I look at the numbers. So hey, I already know what be going on. Don't be a hater.
Say it to my face.
Yeah, say it. Unsubscribe to my face. That's gonna be my new song coming out. I'm gonna have hardcore write it and you produce it. Bet. Cat on the hook. Hey man, on that note, we are them damn Mexicans.
Let's go.